All right, my friend, find a seated position that feels good to you and give those shoulders a good roll. Up and back. We're going to get from head to toe today. Everything in between. Do that again. Big shoulder roll. Make it as big as you can. And let those hands just gently fall down by your sides. Press your palms down towards the ground. Crown of the head reaching high, strong through the core, soft through your eyes. Relax your jaw. Feeling the sit bones against the earth, feeling the palms pressing down towards the ground. Just doing a little check-in from head to toe. As you exhale, release your chin down towards your chest. Just let your head be heavy. And gently roll your head to the right ear over the right shoulder. Turn your face towards front. Press your left palm down towards the ground. However we move today, we're going to do so mindfully and with kindness. As you exhale, release your chin down towards your chest. If it doesn't feel right today, no worries. If something else feels better, absolutely do that. And then roll the head to the left ear over the left shoulder. Just checking in every step of the way. Whenever we come into a new posture, new pose, noticing the messages your body's sending, noticing how your breath responds, making sure that there's no pain involved, pressing that right palm down towards the ground. And once again, chin to chest. Bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. A gentle pull. Just a deepening of that stretch down the back of the body. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Open those elbows wide. And as you exhale, lean to the right. A little lift of that left elbow, turning and looking up along the inside of that left elbow. Stretching through the ribs and the waist, through the arm, the shoulder. Inhaling it back up through center. And then as you exhale, lean to the left. A little lift to that right elbow and turn your gaze up just a little bit. Long stretch to the ribs, all the way down into the hip. Inhale up nice and tall. And as you exhale, turn to the left. Keep those elbows open. Use the back of that left elbow to gently pull yourself around even more. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. We inhale it back to center, and exhale, we turn to the right, using that right elbow to just gently pull it back, deepening that rotation. Turning back to face front, let the weight be heavy in the head, and just lean it back into your hands. Let your hands support the weight of your head. Breathe. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Keep those fingers interlaced. Extend those arms. Turn your palms to the sky. And just a little rotation, hollowing through the tummy and chest, and just a little roll. We're going to do 3 each direction. You can go as fast or as slow as you like. Just getting that full range. When you come towards the front, that hollowness, reverse it. Opening up the chest and then hollowing it, that roll of the rib cage. One more time. As you come up nice and tall, press your palms towards the ceiling. Release your fingers, lengthen and hinge it forward. Releasing your hands down, letting your upper body be heavy. And just soften your face. Let yourself melt slowly. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands forward a little bit further and relax the weight of the upper body back down. A little press of your tailbone towards the mat. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips. Big circle of the arms up and overhead. Reach it high. And as you exhale, release your hands down by your sides. We're going to kick that right foot off to the side, creating like a letter Z, if you will. If you need to extend that right leg, if that knee doesn't love to be bent, you can do that too. And we're going to turn out over that left knee, lengthen, and walk it forward. Just coming right out over the center of the knee, tummy and chest, just right along that thigh. We can be up on the hands, we can be up on the forearms, or you can extend those arms out nice and long. Just getting into that outer hip on that left side, through the lower back. You might feel this in your groin, depending upon how tight you are. And slowly walk your hands back up. Come over onto that left hip and extend that right leg if it's not already. Right hand to the outside of the knee, left arm reaches up and over. Add a flex of that right foot and just reach it out. Long stretch down that left side. Turn your gaze up. Breathe. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Release your hands. We switch. Other leg is in front. Pressing your palms down towards the ground, release your chin towards your chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Turn and look out over your right shoulder. It's just as far as you can turn your head without turning your shoulders or your torso. Turning to look back forward and then look out over your left shoulder. Just turning your head as far as you can. Inhale it back to center. Lift that left arm, cross the crown of the head, and gently pull your head to the left. Relax the weight of that left hand. Right palm presses down. Close your eyes, relax your jaw. And just breathe. Inhale, extend left arm, switch sides. Right arm floats up, left arm floats down. We cross the crown of the head and gently pull to the right. Relaxing the weight of that right hand. Left palm presses down towards the ground. Close your eyes. So as we move through different poses, different stretches, you might notice the intensity rises and falls. Range of motion might be big, might be little. Just make sure you stay away from pain. We love those motions when your body just says, oh, thank you. Extend that right arm. Lift the left. Float forward, reach it out. Release your hands and just relax the weight of your head. So hopefully throughout the class, you feel the body say thank you multiple times. If ever it asks you to please get out of a pose, listen, honor that. Nothing you have to do today other than breathe. So just take care of your time, take care of yourself, take care of the mind and the body. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands forward a little bit further. Press your tailbone towards the mat and let your head be heavy. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips. Big circle of those arms up and overhead. Reach it high. 3 cactus arms. Spread your fingers wide. Pull those elbows back and down. Open your chest. Look up. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Not uncommon to get a little pop or crack. Oh, and that upper and middle back feels so good. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. Inhale, reach it up and let those arms float down by your sides. Kick that left foot off to the side. And we find that letter Z. Again, if you need to extend that left leg straight out, make it happen. Just notice what's going on through that hip crease and through the knee. We turn, hands on either side of that right knee, and just walk it out. Again, you can come down onto your hands, you can be on your forearms, or you can extend those arms all the way out. Just letting that upper body be heavy, sinking into the stretch. Great stretch for that right hip, inner thigh, lower back. No tension, No pain. That's always the goal. And then slowly walk those hands back up. Extending that left leg out long if it's not already. Left hand to the outside of that right knee. Right arm circles up and over. Flex that left foot. Take your gaze up along the inside of that right arm and just feel that long stretch all the way down that right side. That feels so good. Breathe. Close your eyes. Fairly good grip on that knee so you can really lean in. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Release your hands. Let's come over and up onto all fours to tabletop. Hands are shoulder width apart. Knees are hip width. Core is nice and strong. As you exhale, draw that right shoulder towards your right hip, hip towards your shoulder, and then take your gaze out just beyond your right pinky. There's a crescent shape happening here in the spine. Our belly button's drawn in and up, so those core muscles are engaged, and we really feel that strength in the obliques on that right side. Inhale it back to center. And exhale, left side. Draw that left shoulder towards that left hip, hip towards the shoulder, and take your gaze out just beyond that left pinky. And inhale it back to center. Exhale, right side. Right shoulder, right hip, hip towards the shoulder, looking out just beyond that right pinky. Inhale it back to center. And exhale, left side. One more time each. Inhale it to center. And exhale, right side. Close that gap, create that crescent shape. Inhale it back to center. And exhale, other side. And inhale it back to center, core strong. Your next inhale, extend left arm and right leg. Lengthen and reach from fingertips to toes. Square your pelvis, long line. Lift out of that right shoulder, stay strong. Add a flex of that right foot, press to your heel, and then we're going to bend that right knee, sole of the foot pointing towards the sky. Breathe. Now we can keep that left hand up, or you are welcome to release it down. A little more challenging with that arm up. We're going to lift that right foot towards the sky, and then a gentle drop of the knee back down to neutral. Press it up, lower it down. So we're just coming low enough to kind of realign with the hip and the pelvis. So it's not a huge motion, but it's pretty intense. One more time, stamp that sky, and then bring it back down. Extend. Right leg, point your toes, and slowly release it down. Other side, inhale it up. Right arm and left leg. Lengthen and reach. Breathe, pelvis is square. Lifting out of that left shoulder. Core is strong, lock down through the belly. Add a flex of that left foot. Breathe. Now bend that left knee. Working to get that 90 degrees, like you were going to stamp the sole of your foot to the ceiling. We're going to lift that left leg and then bring it back down just to neutral. And lift and back down. So it's a little motion, but it's intense. Firing up the glutes and the hamstrings, keeping that core engaged. Again, that right hand can be down or lifted. We have one more. Back to neutral. Extend that left leg, point your toes, and release it down. Sit your sit bones back towards your heels. Walk your hands towards the top of the mat. Child's pose. Breathe. As you reach towards the top of the mat with your fingertips, towards the back of the mat with those sit bones, there's this length through the spine, through the shoulders, down the arms. Let's extend those arms out just as far as you can reach. Spread your fingers wide. We're going to inhale up to a modified high plank. Shoulders right over the fingertips. And then exhale, press it back to child's pose. Glue your hands where they are on the mat. Inhale it back up to that modified plank if you'd like to. One push-up. Otherwise, just hold that modified plank and press it back to child's pose. Again, take it up. Modified plank. A push-up if that feels good to you. And press it back. We have two more with or without that push-up. You decide if it's right, and if it's not, that's absolutely fine. Slow and steady, just moving the body mindfully. Again, on this journey, we're going to be kind. We're going to challenge ourselves appropriately. But we're not going to tax the mind, the body, or the spirit any more than we need to today. Finding your child's pose. As you're ready, again, arms are extended out nice and long. Spread your fingers wide. We lift the forehead, tuck the toes. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Up to our down dog. Feet are hip width apart. Now adjust however you need to adjust. Find that space, that place, that pose that just feels so good. It can be challenging and feel good at the same time. That length down the backs of the legs, the length through the arms, the strength in the shoulders, the lift of those sit bones. Taking the gaze between your hands and walk your feet in to forward fold. Let your arms be heavy. Let your face be soft. A soft bend in your knees. We're going to slowly bend the knees, weights in our heels. You're going to lower down as low as feels good to you. As the tummy and chest kind of rest along the thighs, this really nice stretch in that lower back. And then ever so slowly extend those legs. And again, bend. Weight remains in the heels, should be able to lift those toes. And extend. Let's do that one more time. We bend. Just as low as feels good to you. And extend. As you get full extension of those legs, let your arms be heavy, head heavy, and just slowly ragdoll your way up. At the top, give those shoulders a good little roll up and back, and let your shoulders slide down and away. Do that again. Big shoulder roll. Take it up and back. Palms open to the front. Tummies are tight, glutes are tight. We stand tall in our mountain. Inhale, reach it high. Interlace your fingers at the top. Press your palms to the sky, and as you exhale, lean to the right. Hips to the left. We turn and look up along the inside of that left arm. Inhaling it up nice and tall. And exhaling to the left. Press through that right palm. Hips to the right. Turn and look up along the inside of that right arm. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Pull the hands to heart center. Bring your big toes to touch. Little space between your heels. Shift your weight to your heels. Core strong. Chest stays tall, and we bend those knees. Sinking low to our chair. As you exhale, sweep your arms back to flight. Hinge forward, tummy and chest just gently touching the thighs. Roll those shoulders back. Palms face the ground. As you exhale, sweep the hands down, lift the chest. We come back to that low chair. Did you notice that you're a little deeper? If that's not right, you come up a little bit. As you exhale, sweep it back. Arms sweep back to flight. Roll those shoulders back. Tummy and chest just gently touching against the thighs. As you exhale, sweep the hands down, lift the chest, hands to heart center, and rise. Exhale, arch it back. Open those arms to a nice wide V. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Pull the hands to heart center. Let's turn and open up wide. Toes turned out to the outside corners of your mat. Arms are extended out to a T. Rotate palms. Inhale, reach it high. Pull the hands to heart center and sink low into those legs. Inhale, reach it high. Extend those arms. Open those arms to a nice wide V. Gaze up. Inhale, reach it high, palms gently touch. We sink back to our goddess pose. Inhale, rise, reach it high. Exhale, open those arms to a nice wide V. Inhale it up tall, and exhale once again, come into your goddess pose. Hold here. Place those hands to the insides of the knees, and as you exhale, press that right knee out and away as you turn and look out over your left shoulder. Inhale it back to center, core strong. And exhale, press that left knee out and away. Turn and look out over your right shoulder. Inhale it back to center one more time each way. Exhale, press that right knee out and away. Inhale it back to center, and exhale, press that left knee out and away. Come back to center, core strong, release that left hand down, right hand down, knees are bent, we're low. We feel that stretch to the groin, into those hips. Gently slide to the left, extend that right leg. Slide back through center and over to the right. If you need to adjust the width of your stance, adjust it. Come back through center and over to the left. Nice strong core, flat back, come through center and over to the right. This time come to the left, and if you like, reach your right hand towards your right toes. Look towards those right toes. Come back through center, place that right hand back to the mat. We take it to the left. To the right, and reach those left fingertips down towards your left foot. Breathe, core strong. Back through center, knees bent, and extend those legs. Heel toe your feet in once. Toes are still turned open, and let your upper body be heavy. Breathe. Just feel that stretch on the backs of the legs, into your glutes, that lower back. And ever so slowly ragdoll your way up. Keeping that wide stance. At the top, roll those shoulders up and back. Let your shoulders slide down and away. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Roll those shoulders, extend those arms. Take your gaze up. Reach your knuckles towards the ground. Breathe. Inhaling it up nice and tall, and as you exhale, hinge it forward. Coming all the way back down. Hands remain at the small of the back. Let gravity take the weight of the upper body. If it feels good to you, give those shoulders a good roll up and back and lift your hands. Little tuck of your chin towards your chest. Let those arms be heavy. Little shift of your weight forward into your toes. Center your weight. Release your hands to the small of the back. And then gently let those hands slide down the backs of the legs. Take a hold of the ankles. Use the strength of the arms to pull that upper body towards the space between your legs. Again, a little tuck of your chin up towards your chest. Center your weight. Relax your hands. With the support of the hands, heel toe those feet back open wide. And ever so slowly ragdoll up. Just stacking each vertebra. Arms heavy, head heavy. At the top, a nice little roll of those shoulders up and back. And extend those arms open out to a T. Shift your left toes towards the top of the mat. Right toes towards the top corner of the mat. Bend that left knee and sink low to your warrior two. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Again, inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink. Left elbow to the left knee. Right arm circles up and over. Extended side angle as we look up along the inside of that right arm. Now that left elbow can remain resting on your knee, or reach that left palm back to the right inner thigh. How far can you reach? Maybe look up, find the base of that right thumb. Core strongly rise all the way back up to our warrior two. Back arm onto the back leg, front palm to the sky, reach forward as far as you can reach, and then take it up and back. Reverse warrior. Lengthen and reach through those left fingertips. Let that right hand slide down that back leg. Inhale, half lift. See if you can reach any further back. And then as you exhale, bend that left knee and sink low. Breathe. Inhaling it back up to your warrior two. Straightening your front leg, opening your pelvis to the side, reach it out over those left toes, far as you can reach, and hold your reach. Breathe, firing up those obliques. We pull it back. One more time, reach it out. This time when you can't reach anymore, left arm down, right arm high. Triangle. Breathe, extending out of the shoulders up through the tips of the fingers. Turn your gaze down towards that left big toe. Circle that right arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. Just circle the back of the body as far as you can reach it. We once again extend that right arm high. Rotate that right palm and take it up and over. Arm right along the side of the face, side of the head. Lengthening and reaching. Oh my goodness, I just reached a little bit further, and what a great stretch. Core strong. We rise all the way back up, firing up those obliques. That's hard. And sink back to your warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Inhale, lift and tap overhead. Shift those left toes in, right toes open, and we sink into our warrior two on the right. Breathe. Back leg long and strong. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Again, inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink. Right elbow, right knee. Left arm circles up and over. Reach up as far as you can reach in that long diagonal line. Breathe. Now that right elbow can stay resting on the knee, or you can reach that right palm back to the left inner thigh as you lengthen and reach in opposition. Can you feel how that pose grows, extends and lengthens, that amazing stretch all the way down that left side? Maybe look up, find the base of that left thumb. Core strongly rise all the way back up to our warrior two. Back arm onto the back leg, front palm to the sky, sweep it up and back. Reverse warrior. Left hand sliding down that back leg, right fingertips reaching. Inhale, straighten that right leg a little bit, rise. How far back can you reach? And then gently sink. Bending that right knee. Find your breath. Inhaling it back up to your warrior two. Straightening that front leg, opening the pelvis to the side, reach it out over those right toes as far as you can reach, and you're going to hold that reach. Can you feel that extension? Can you feel that strength and that stretch? Inhaling it back up to neutral. This time we come to our triangle. Reach it out. When you can't reach anymore, right arm down, left arm high. Reach it up. Find your breath. Can you stack the shoulders? Can you stack the arms? Can you feel the strength in your belly? Turn your gaze down towards your right big toe. Circle that left arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back, a little tuck of your chin. Breathe. We once again extend that left arm high. Rotate that left palm towards the front, reach it up and over. Arm right along the side of the head. How far can you reach? Feel that extension from the hip out through the tips of the fingers. Breathe. Core strong, lift that left arm high. Keep that core strong and rise. And bend that right knee. Back arm onto the back leg, front palm to the sky, reach forward as far as you can reach and take it up and back. Reverse warrior. Breathe. And inhale it back up to warrior two. Windmill those arms down, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg high. And gently release it down to down dog. Find your down dog. Sway your hips side to side. Coming back to center and just alternate bending knees. Walk it out. As you exhale, let both heels sink. Taking the gaze between your hands and walk your feet in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. As you exhale, left arm down, right arm high. Lean in and reach. Take your gaze up. Find the base of that right thumb. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, other side. Lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. Pull the hands through heart center. Bend those knees. Place your hands just above your knees. Fingertips pointing inward. Take a big breath in. Press the chest forward. Arch your back. Lift your gaze. Standing cat and cow. Exhale, hollow your tummy and chest. Press your spine towards the back. Tuck your chin. Inhale, press it through. Arch your back. Lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. One more time, each direction. Press it through, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. Coming back to that neutral spine. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. We shift our weight to our left foot. Right toes reach high. As you exhale, cross that right foot in front of the left. Step to the far left side of your mat. Shift your weight to that right foot and extend that left leg high. As you exhale, cross that left foot in front of the right. Step way over to the right side of your mat and shift your weight to your left foot, right leg high. Sneaking into those feet, to the hands, stepping that right foot in between the hands, left foot just to the side of the right, and relax the weight of your upper body down. Alternate bending knees. Be mindful that you won't lock out the straight leg. Just feel that shift in the pelvis, that stretch in the lower back, the stretch down the backs of the legs. Extending both legs, keeping a soft bend again so you don't hyperextend. Placing that left hand in front of you, palm or fist to the mat. Rotate and reach, right arm high. Breathe. Opening up the tummy and the chest, stacking those shoulders, stacking the arms. Legs can be long or the knees can be bent. Just be mindful of what's going on. And as you exhale, release that right hand down, center it, and rotate and reach, left arm high. Is one side easier? Probably. Again, be mindful. You're pushing that right hand into the mat to get that rotation. You're reaching out of the shoulder up to the tips of the fingers. Slowly release that left hand down back to your forward fold. And ever so slowly ragdoll your way up. As you come back to the top, roll those shoulders up and back, palms open to the front. We stand tall to mountain. Inhale, reach it high. Pull the hands to heart center. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right knee bends. Extending left arm high. Right arm out to 90 degrees. Palm is facing up. Thumb is pointing back. If you would like a chair, the counter, or a wall to help stabilize you, please move closer to that. And then as you're ready, reach down with that right hand, lift up with that right foot, take a hold along the inside or the arch of your foot, and draw your knees towards one another for dancer's pose. You can stay right here or begin to press your foot into your hand as your hand guides your foot towards the sky, keeping that chest lifted, or you're welcome to hinge deeper into it. As you hinge forward, pressing that foot into the hand. Again, being mindful we're not locking out that left knee. If you want to strengthen those legs, bend that left knee. Sink a little bit. Breathe. And rise, extending that left leg, slowly drawing those knees back towards one another. Releasing your foot, pulling the hands to heart center, crossing that right ankle up and over the left knee, and roll that right knee open to a figure four. Reach up with that right hand, reach down with the left, guide your foot up to where the hip and the leg meet, that hip crease, and gently press that right knee down and away. Now you can just keep that figure 4. You don't have to lift the foot. If it feels good to you, circle that right arm around behind you. Circle the forearm to the back of the body, and if you can find that left arm, hold on to it. Breathe. Staying strong through the core, just noticing all the different parts of the body. We release that right hand, once again, circle it up and over. Releasing that left hand, let that right foot slide to the top of the knee. Pull the hands to heart center. Holding here or sit it back. Yeah, this is a lot. Breathe. Find your breath. So as we tie these balancing poses together, yeah, this is a lot on that left leg. You are correct. And then slowly we rise. Releasing, lifting that right knee. And gently set it down. Nice job. Roll out your ankles, stretch your toes on that left side. Get rid of the wiggles with the arms. Find your breath. And pull those hands to heart center. We once again find that focal point out in front of us, and we shift our weight to our right foot. Left knee bends, just gently, but your left foot is still connected to the floor. Again, if you want to use the wall, chair, counter, whatever you need. Extending right arm high, left arm out to 90 degrees, palm is facing up, thumb is pointing back. As you're ready, reach down with that left hand, reach up with that left foot, take a hold along the arch of your foot or the inside of your foot. This is going to open up through the shoulder joint and allow a deeper or bigger rotation for that arm. As you press that left foot into your hand, hand's going to guide your foot up. Now again, we can keep the chest lifted or we can hinge it forward. Find your breath. We're not locking out that right knee. In fact, if you wish, you can bend that right knee. Firing up the muscles in that right leg. Keep pressing that left foot into your hand, hand still guiding your foot up towards the sky. Slowly we extend that right leg. We slowly draw that knee through, release your foot, hands to heart center. We cross that left ankle over the right knee and roll that left knee open out to the side to a figure 4. Now you can stay right here. So be mindful of that left knee, be kind to it. If you like, left arm extends towards the ceiling, right hand reaches down, take a hold of that left foot, guide it up where your hip and your leg meet, that hip crease, and then gently press that left knee down. Shoulders are rolled back. Circling that left arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. If you can find your right arm, hold on to it. Breathe. Stability and strength here. Lots of stuff happening every time we come to any kind of balancing pose. Gently releasing that left arm, again, straight up towards the ceiling. As you release that left foot, let it slide down to the top of the knee. Both hands pull to heart center. You can stay right here or begin to bend that right knee and sink low. Breathe. So we're strengthening all the muscles in the feet, the ankles, the knees, the core, the hips. So many things happening just to help us gain better balance, better posture, stronger. So many good things happening when our balance is good. Slowly we rise, and it just comes with practice. We lift that left knee and gently set it down. Roll out your ankle, stretch your toes. Good job. Give those arms a little shake. And then stand tall in mountain. Roll those shoulders up and back. Palms open to the front. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Wrap your arms around the backs of the legs. Give yourself just a giant hug. Hold on to your forearms or your elbows. Use the strength of the arms to close that gap between the upper and lower body. And then a little shift of your weight forward into your toes. Center your weight, relax your arms, let them hang. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Releasing that right knee to the mat if you like, otherwise legs are gonna stay long. And we extend left arm high, reach it up. Feet can be staggered, that right knee can be down, or you're welcome to stack your feet. How high can you reach? So be mindful because that arm just kind of wants to be heavy and hang out. We want to lift and extend that left arm to the ceiling. Turn your gaze up, finding the base of that left thumb. If it feels good to you, lift that left leg, bend your knee, place your foot along the inside of that right thigh, like you've come into tree pose. Breathe. As you exhale, slowly lower that left hand down. We're going to come back through center and extend left leg through underneath the right. We shift our weight to that left hand. Right arm reaches up to our fallen triangle. Now we're going to do that one more time if that feels okay to you. Slowly releasing that right hand down. We roll to that right sole of the foot. We pull that left knee in and we roll it back to our side plank. Knee up if you like. We have one more fallen triangle. Releasing that left hand down, crossing left leg underneath, rotate, and reach. Breathe. Whole body working hard. Slowly releasing that right hand down, pull it back to plank, and step that left foot back in. Breathe. Now that left knee can come to the mat if you like. We shift and extend, right arm high. Feet can be staggered or stacked. We lengthen and lift out of that right shoulder. If you like, you can lift that right leg and bend the right knee, placing the sole of the foot along the inside of the leg. Breathe. Shaky's good. That just means you're working hard. And then slowly release that right hand down. We roll through our plank. Extend right leg underneath, outside edge of that right foot to the mat. Roll to the right hand, left arm up. Breathe. Kind of fun, very challenging. Looking up if that feels okay. We have one more of each. You can always choose child's pose. Bringing that left hand down, we pull that right knee back in. We roll to the outside edge of that left foot. Left hand, right arm high. Breathe. And that right hand comes down, one more fallen triangle. We roll to those left toes. Right leg extends underneath the left. Shift your weight to your right hand. Left arm high. Core strong. Find your breath. Slowly release that left hand down. Pull that right knee back in. And step it back. Knees to the mat. Toes untucked. Walk your hands forward towards the top of the mat. Press your sit bones to the sky. Press your chest and your armpits towards the mat for puppy pose. Chin to the mat. Stretching through the shoulders. Lengthening through the wrists, the fingertips. And gently we lift, pulling those hands back towards us. Sit bones to the heels and sit to child's pose. Just a nice, big, deep breath. Take your time, find that breath. Arms extended out nice and long. We inhale it up to a modified high plank. As you exhale, let your hips dip down towards the ground as you roll those shoulders back, looking up to cobra. Ever so slowly, let the pelvis come down, tummy come down, elbows are bent straight back. Slowly we lower all the way down to our tummy, nose to the mat. Extend right arm out. We turn that right cheek to the mat. Lift that left leg, roll to the right side. We're going to reach those left toes up towards that right hand. Can you find your hand? Breathe. Slowly we roll it back to our tummy. And we pull that right hand in, turn your left side of the face to the mat, extend that left arm out to a T. We lift our right leg, bend that right knee, reach it back. We're going to touch your toes up towards your hand. Can you find your foot? Can you find your hand with that foot? Breathe. And slowly we roll it back to our tummy. Extending that right leg, pull both hands in. Tuck your toes. Core strong. You can be on your knees or just on your toes. Extend those legs. We have one negative push-up here. Slow and steady. Elbows are pointed straight back. And we push those hands into the floor as we slowly rise. All the way up to our plank. Pull that right knee through, foot to the inside. Untuck those back toes. We come to pigeon. How was that? Should be challenging. Hopefully successful. Hopefully challenging. And just let those hips be heavy. If this is not great for your knee, come over onto that right hip, pull that back leg in, take the pressure off your knees. Kind of like that figure Z, that letter Z that we came to at the beginning. Placing that right hand to the outside of that right knee, left arm extends out, circle it around. If it feels good to you, pull that back foot in. Take a hold of it along the inside or the arch of your foot, just like we did in our dancer's pose, and draw your heel in toward your bum. You don't have to. You can just keep reaching and let that foot stay long, that leg stay long. That's fine. What do you feel? If that's better for you, perfect. We circle that left arm up and over. Hands on either side of the knee. Tuck the back toes, lift, and step that right foot back. Pull your left knee in. Pigeon pose on the left side. Again, if that left knee needs a little extra love, bring it in. Come over onto that left hip. Pull that right leg in. Breathe. Give yourself a second here. Feel the stretch. Hip flexors are a little tight today for me. Breathe. If it feels good to you, left hand to the outside of that left knee. Circle that right arm up and around behind. Reach it back. Now you can just stay right here. If it feels good, you're going to pull that foot in and take a hold of it along the inside or the arch of your foot and draw your heel in towards your bum. We want this to feel good. Does it feel good? Make sure it does. No pain. It can be a holy cow stretch. That's fine. Just make sure there's no pain. And breathe. And then gently release your foot. Circle that right arm back up and over. Hand on either side of the knee. Tuck the back toes. Lift and step it back to plank. Toes or knees. Crocodile. Press it through up dog. And sit it back to child's pose. Breathe. Lifting slightly, walk your hands to the right. Reach to your left fingertips. Press your hips to the left and let your head be heavy. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands through center. And then over to the left. Reaching through your right fingertips, press your hips to the right, let your head be heavy. Lifting slightly, walk it back through center to child's pose. As you're ready, stay here as long as you like. As you're ready, walk your hands up. Come over onto a hip, sweep your feet around, and let's slide on down towards the top of the mat. Opening up those feet to either corner of the mat, knees are bent. We bring those hands to the tops of the feet and just round it over. Just a really nice, good stretch for that lower back, outer hips, inner thighs. Feels good to you, walk your hands forward, extending that stretch all the way up the spine. And then slowly walk those hands back up, core strong. We're going to rock it back and we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Knees stay wide and we bring those hands underneath the shins or the calves and roll those shoulders back. Just resting the legs into the hands or kind of at the wrists or maybe the forearms. You can intensify the further you pull those hands through. So if you want to rest more on the forearms, that's great. Shoulders are rolled back, chest tall. You can close your eyes. If it feels good to you, index finger and thumb can gently touch. Just a little more formal hand posture, but it's not necessary. You can just let your hands be soft, palms open. You can be a little more intent with those fingers extended and palms, just a nice little stretch across the palms. Just close your eyes and breathe. Sneaky little core work here. Those core muscles are what are keeping us upright from rolling over. Gently pull those hands back through, bring the knees together and extend those arms. If you need some support, bring your hands behind your thighs or your hands behind you. Otherwise, arms are extended, knees touch, and flex your feet. If it feels good to you, lift your shins. Shins are parallel to the floor, chest is lifted. So we're not hollowing the tummy and chest, we're lifted and we're long through our spine. Our knees are still touching. If it feels good to you, extend those legs. Point your toes. Breathe. Now, ever so slowly, we're going to lower those legs. If you need support, use the support behind the thighs or behind your back. Ever so slowly, lower those legs. When your heels touch the mat, flex your feet. Sit up nice and tall, reach it high. And exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward, reach it out. Hands down, tummy down, nose towards your knees. And breathe. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet, lower your arms, and ever so slowly roll it back. Take your time to come down, all the way down onto your back. Release those arms out to a T. Draw that left foot in, knee bent, right foot crosses, ankle just above the knee. Add a flex of that right foot and gently take both knees to the left, like the sole of the foot is going to come to the floor. And a gentle press of that right knee out and away. We're going to turn and look out over our right arm. And just breathe. Great little stretch through the hip, the lower back. We slowly take our gaze through center and bring those legs back through center, and then keep that figure four. Let your knees come to the right, outside of that right ankle, pressing against the outside of that left knee, and we turn and look out over our left arm. Just let the weight of the legs influence your stretch here. And slowly we draw it back through center. Gazing towards the sky, we cross that right knee over the left. And once again, we take both knees to the left. This time, that left hand is going to gently place on the top of that right knee. And we're going to, again, look out over that right arm. This getting a little bit more into that outer hip on that right side. Just feels so good in that lower back. Close your eyes and breathe. Releasing that left hand, we roll it back to center. Gazing towards the ceiling, place that right foot to the mat. Left ankle crosses, figure four. Add a flex of that left foot. Arms are open out to a T. We slowly let both knees fall to the right as though the sole of that left foot was going to come to the floor. And that left knee is just gently pressing away. Gazing out over that left arm, let the tension go in your neck. Relax your jaw. Big, full, deep breaths. We slowly roll it back through center, gazing towards the sky. Keep that figure 4. Take both knees to the left, outside of that left ankle, pressing against the outside of that right knee as we let those knees fall to the left, and we look out over that right arm. And then just close your eyes. Different variations of our supine spinal twist, just so nice. Feeling all the different areas through the pelvis, through the hips, through the lower back. And as you turn your head, just a bonus stretch through the chest and the shoulder. As you're ready, come back to center, cross that left knee all the way over the right. We turn and look out over that left arm as we let those knees fall to the right hand to the top of that left knee. And just like gravity, take a hold of the weight of that right hand, the weight of those legs. There's this amazing stretch in that outer hip on that left side. Here in your back, say, oh, thank you. And breathe. Releasing that right hand when you're ready, slowly rolling it back to center, pulling that left knee in towards your chest, and then the right. Hands to the shins, just below your knees. Just a nice tight little ball. If it feels good to you, lift your chin, draw your nose towards your knees. Make yourself just as small into a little ball as you can. And then ever so gently release that upper body. Release your hands, arms come down by your sides, extend your legs. Either one leg at a time or both legs together, ever so slowly. Begin to lower those legs down, keeping the small of the back pressed against the mat. If that feels too challenging, go one leg at a time until both heels gently rest. And just take a second. Find a comfortable place. Get rid of wiggles. Adjust however you need to adjust. Finding a comfortable place, whether that be on your back, a seated position on your tummy, whatever it is. We rest our hands. Take a second. How are you today? If you're feeling a little out of sorts, a little discombobulated, a little chaotic, I invite you to turn your palms down towards the ground for a sense of grounding and focus. So hopefully that wonderful series of balancing poses help to bring that sense of grounding and focus to you. If you need a little extra, turn those palms down. If you're feeling a little down, a little sad, like you could just use a big hug and you need a little extra love, I invite you to turn your palms open to the sky. Open your heart, open your mind, open your hands to the receiving of that loving energy you need. It is an incredible gift to be able to tune in and really own what it is that you need to be your very best today. To ask for what it is that you need and to be open to receiving whatever that is. I celebrate you, I applaud you for looking inward, for recognizing, and for taking whatever you need. As you draw in the energy you need, strength, love, understanding, tolerance, healing, humor, whatever it is, feel it replenish, nourish, unlock, let go. There's a softness to us here on our mat, a safe place to truly just be. Allow yourself this opportunity, this little mini vacation away from the rest of the world. Relax. and just breathe. Slowly, gently, we begin to reawaken the mind, the body. We start to wiggle our fingers and move our toes. Aware, yet calm and open. Taking the time you need, however you wish, whenever you're ready. We come up to a seated position that feels good to you. Resting your hands comfortably. Sitting up nice and tall. Close your eyes. And as we bring our practice to a close today, I offer you just a few words that you're welcome to take with you today or let them float by. Today is a beautiful day to choose growth, love, and kindness. Find ways to regulate your nervous system and do the things that bring passion and peace to your soul. Be excited about your next steps and enjoy deep, precious moments of self-discovery and deep moments of presence. Gently open your eyes. Take a big breath in, reach it high. And exhale. Pull the hands to heart center. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope it's amazing. And I always look forward to the next time. It's always an honor and a privilege to be here for you. And I truly, truly thank you for being here with me. Until the next time, namaste.